Understood. This time I'll make it even sadder, quieter, heavier, and deeply human. The kind of story that makes people stop scrolling, lower the volume, and just listen. No hype, no shouting, just loss, regret, and truth. Blackheart ultra emotional title. High click sad, pensive face he thought he had time. Then life took everything without warning. This title works because it triggers fear of regret, sadness, curiosity. Open book sad story. Voice of Uncle Wisdom. Come closer, son. This isn't a story meant to inspire you. It's meant to wake you up quietly. Because the saddest lessons in life don't arrive loudly. They arrive when it's already too late. I used to believe tomorrow was guaranteed. Not consciously. I never said it out loud, but I lived like it was. I postponed phone calls, delayed apologies, ignored the small voice that said, "You should change." I told myself, "I'll fix things later." Later never showed up. There was a man I used to be close to. We weren't best friends. We weren't enemies. Just two people who mattered to each other. Once, life happened, work happened, pride happened. We stopped talking, not because of anger, but because silence felt easier than honesty. I always thought we'd talk again, someday. One afternoon, my phone rang. I didn't recognize the number. When I answered, the voice on the other side was calm, too calm. That's when I knew, some news doesn't need details, it just lands, and suddenly, every unfinished sentence becomes heavy. Son, regret doesn't scream. It sits quietly and asks questions you can't answer. Why didn't you call? Why did you wait? Why did you think there was time? I went back through old messages. Unread, unanswered, ignored. I kept thinking, if I had known that was the last chance. But life doesn't warn you. It just closes doors. That night, I couldn't sleep, not because I was tired. That kid who believed you'd be brave, that kid who thought effort would be enough, that kid who trusted you. Son, listen closely now. Life doesn't collapse when you're off path. It slowly drains color from your days. You stop getting excited, stop dreaming vividly, stop feeling proud of yourself. You function, and people praise you for functioning. But deep down, you were meant for more than functioning. That night, I stopped asking motivational questions like, how can I succeed? And started asking honest ones. Why am I avoiding discomfort? What am I afraid to lose? Who would I be if I stopped playing safe? Those questions don't feel good, but they tell the truth. Here's something no one tells men: you don't need motivation, you need standards. Motivation comes and goes, standards stay. When your standards rise, your excuses fall apart. I stopped asking myself what felt easy. I started asking, what would a man I respect do right now? Sometimes the answer was boring. Sometimes lonely. Sometimes uncomfortable, but it was always clear. I began changing in small, invisible ways, waking up earlier, not to grind, but to think, saying no, without explaining myself, doing things badly, instead of not starting at all, and slowly, something shifted. Not my life, me. Here's the truth that changed everything: confidence is not loud. It's quiet proof. It's knowing you keep promises to yourself. That's why disciplined men walk differently. They trust themselves. I stopped scrolling at night and started sitting with my thoughts. Scary at first, but that's where I met myself again, not the tired version, the honest one. Let me tell you something that may hurt, but will free you. Some people will not like the version of you that has boundaries, because boundaries expose who benefited from your silence. Let them go. Growth requires space. Son, if you're listening to this and feeling uncomfortable, good. Discomfort means something inside you is waking up. Don't numb it, follow it. No one is coming to save you, and that's not bad news. That's freedom, because if no one is coming, then you are the one you've been waiting for. Start small, start scared, start imperfect. But start, because one day, you'll wake up at 3 a.m. again, and you'll either feel regret, or pride. Choose wisely. End of story. Voice of Uncle Wisdom.